Hey everyone, I'm doing my second eye look with the ACE Beaute Falling For You palette. Stay tuned, see what I come up with. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hey, my name is Michelle. Very nice to meet you. And if you guys are coming back, hey, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing my second eye look using the ACE Beaute Falling For You palette. The last time I did more of the purplish pink kind of looks, and today I'm going to use more of these orange, and this one is more of an orange color. Showing off is more yellow on there, but I'm going to be using the gold, this brighter orange here. This is more like a brown kind of color, and this orange right here, and I might, I don't know, deepen it up with maybe this darker color right here, but we'll see. But before we start that, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it is free, and I would love to have you here as a new friend. Also, give me a thumbs up because I would really appreciate it. And you know that notification bell, the little ring-a-ding-ding, go ahead and hit that, you guys, because you never know when I upload a new video or when I do a live stream, so you never know. So go ahead and hit that little button. So I'm going to do, as the schmeal is over, a look with this palette. So this is my second time using the palette. I said I was going to give it a little bit of time. Oh my gosh, my hair looks a mess. So I had gotten these things, you guys, on Amazon. And these are little Velcro things. And this is what they look like. And so what you use these for is that you go ahead and it pushes your hair back and out of the way. And it's an easy thing. So, I wanted to show you guys that. I'm like, okay, something new, something different. What the heck? All right. So, I am going to go ahead and use a fluffier brush right here. I'm going to go into, I'm kind of nervous about this color. I'm going to go into that brighter orange color right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on my crease area here. And I use more of a fluffier brush, you guys, because as you can see, I have a deeper hood right here. See how I have a hood that comes over my eye? Not as bad on this side, but I do have it on this side. And I do find that if I use a smaller brush, one, I can't just go into my regular crease because of the fact that it will not show as much. But also I find using a bigger brush will go ahead and save time. I'm all about saving time, you guys. So I'm gonna pat the color down more so I can get more of an intense color, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fan out. So window wipers, little round circles. And there we go. It's a little bit more intense for, that's what I wanted. So I always have spots that don't like to take color. Does anybody else have that? That happens to them? I always have a spot on my eye that does not want to take this color. It's just like crazy. So I'm going to start this one doing my little window wipers. And I'm going to show you, I did this a little bit lower. But see, when I open up my eye, you really don't see the color as much. I have to go like this for you to see the color. And it's just because of that hood. So that's why I like to go above that little hood and I go higher up. Because if not, all the work that you do in your eye is going to get hidden, and you would have to be like this all day long to have anybody see your eye look. So we don't want to go ahead and do that. So if you guys hear noise in the background, my son has his TV on, and I know that's a bright color, but we will see what we can do with it. Now I always drag it in over here for some strange reason. I tend to like to drag the color in. Okay. I'm gonna, again, I have spots on the end. It's the craziest thing. That don't like to take color. It just kind of like disappears off of it. And it's not a true wrinkle that it's like, ooh, disappearing in wrinkle, but I don't know why. I just can't seem to figure out why it does that. Alright. So now that I got that done, I am going to take a smaller brush, and then I'm going to go into that brighter orange color right there. Like I said, this is my second time really using this palette. I mean, there is color there, as you could tell. The purples, I don't know, somehow didn't work. Now, with these darker colors, I tend to drag it just a little bit. See where my eye is, where I look straight? I tend not to make it go past that mark. I just find with my eyes, if I go all the way into that corner itself, it just makes it look so much smaller. So right now, I'm just packing that color in over there. Okay. And I am going to use a purple color too, you guys. So, you know, you'd be like, oh my gosh, what kind of colors is she putting on the eyes? But I tend to find that the purple does go with the orange. And I know there's a lot of videos out there, you guys, if you want to, I mean, another way, let me retract what I'm saying. So, I know how people can't seem to find out what colors go with what colors. How do you make the colors go? A hint that you could kind of like do is you could take your colors right over here, and you could do swatches. And then what you could do is kind of like build your story palette over there on your arm. And then you could say, oh, well, yeah, those could kind of like go. Let me go ahead. Does this kind of color go this way? And then you could do like build your color of what you're going to do on your eye that way. Also, there's a lot of videos on the color wheel, what colors kind of blend with each other on this color spectrum. I try to follow that, and I know you could do it for your different eye. You know, what goes good with brown eyes, blue eyes. You know, I think it's a matter of trying and seeing how you like the colors, how they work together. So, to me, I don't know, I don't truly use that. I just use my hand like that and try to figure it out. So I'm going to use that gold right there. And again, I'm going to try it first without any setting spray to see how it works on the eye. Okay, so that's without any setting spray. Now I just spray down desk and I just dip the brush in the setting spray, and then well, it's a little bit better with the setting spray than it is without the setting spray. Kind of like packs a punch more. But I don't know. So I'm going to take that lighter color right there that I used beforehand. I'm going to use my finger. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to kind of like do it between those two colors. Between that little gold and the darker one. Just to kind of like transition it over a little bit so it doesn't look as weird. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and take that smaller brush that I was using before, and I'm going to go into, I'm going to try that brownish color right there. And it's like a brownish purple. They call it pine cone. And let's see. I do want to, I'm going to use a smaller little brush over here. And that darker purple that's in this corner here, that is a purple. Just want to deepen up the little corners there a little. And take that. And I'm just taking that darker orange again and just dipping it on that thing over that darker color that I put in there. So it just deepens up that corner part a little bit more. Alright. So my computer likes to shut off on itself. So as I say, I'm not that happy with the gold on the eye. So I have this is from Hank and Henry, and it's a 3 little compartment thing. It has these 2 darker colors here, but it has this beautiful loose powder here. And so what I'm going to do for that one, I want to, let me tell you, when this thing shines, it shines. So look at that shine. So I'm going to put it over that other gold, just so this way I have a little bit more sparkle. You know me with sparkles, you guys. Alright, so I'm just going to take this and blend a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead. I need another color above. So I'm like, let's see what we have. Alright. Let me go grab my other color and I'll put on my liner for you, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I am back. I just went ahead and I put some black liner. I do like, this is the KVD. This is the anti-precision black liner. It's a very thick one right there, but I do tend to like this one. I also went ahead and used, for mascara, it's a Ciate London mascara. And for my liner, I just used like a regular liner. So all I did was put a little bit of color in the inner corner, and I just put a little bit more purple brown color underneath, and so this is what it came out to look like. Now, I've been telling everybody I am using castor oil to grow out my eyebrows a little bit more, because then I want them to grow. I'm trying not to pluck them or do anything to them, so this way I could go get them properly shaped. Even if I go to anybody right now, there's not very much they could do because I overpluck too much. So my eyebrows, if my eyebrows look better, this look will probably be put all together. And if I put a pair of lashes on, it would look very good. So like I said, this is the look that I came up with. Very simple, very easy. Now my final thoughts on this palette. I do like it. There is pigmentation there. You could come up with a couple of different looks. This is an orangey color, so you could have used these ones with that. You could have used these ones with this. You have your purple colors in there. You have a brown that you could just put a pop of color in somewhere else. So you got a lot of mix match. You got more than one look that you could do with this palette. It does remind me of fall. The colors do remind me of fall. The colors have, like I said, it's there, so I would say these colors blended out a little bit more better than the purples did. But again, this is my second time using the palette. Sometimes it takes me more than that to kind of like figure out how the formula works. Every palette, the formula works a little different on your eyes. It depends from one person to the other. I sometimes have to play with a palette for a whole week using that palette just to kind of like get used to how I could blend it better, how heavy I have to use my brush, and how much I have to really pack it in there to put on me so it could blend out. So I mean, it differs from person to person, but this is how I work with it, and this is how I do my color palette, kind of like what I'm going to use with my eyes. I generally will pick a main color, I'll put another color next to it. Sometimes I'll just blend all the colors together, see how well they look together, and figure out kind of like what look I'm going to go ahead and use. So I hope you guys like this. You like the review of the ACE Beaute Falling For You palette. Let me know, you guys, if you guys have used this before. I'm going to try to go ahead. I think my next palette I'm going to do some looks on, and I'll do more than one look, is going to be one of my Morphe palettes. And I know I did swatches for those, but I think I'm going to do a couple of looks and do more than one look on different palettes, so this way you guys have an idea how it works. So let me know if you guys like that idea. I know my little Ziploc kind of things hold my hair back so this way it doesn't look as messy. There we go. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous day. I want you guys to stay safe out there, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, everyone. I'll show you the look one more time. I think it came out cute. You let me know how it went. Bye, everyone.